Hey, what's up, guys? I am excited because I haven't done a video in a while, and right now I am actually recording through the microphone we're going to review today. It's MAONO, M-A-O-N-O. Here is the information on it, and I'll have that stuff on the screen for you, but I wanted to do this. I actually really like these budget-friendly microphones that are coming out for podcast starters, streaming starters. I feel like it's very dangerous to assume you always have to buy the most expensive stuff. I talk about that all the time. That is why I created this channel. I want people to find quality products in electronics, especially. I use a lot of electronics, and I want people to be able to find reasonable stuff to be able to fulfill their dreams and purposes, hobbies, crafts, businesses, the best ability. And so without necessarily feeling like you have to buy the most expensive stuff. So before we get into this review, why don't you go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll get this party started right. So first of all, I will show you the unboxing. Very good packaging. I'm really happy with the quality of the packaging. Right out of the box, I have this hooked up. Now this comes with a like a desk mount boom arm, and I do not have it hooked up to that right now. I actually just have it up on a desktop mic stand, but it does come with a really nice extendable boom arm. And here it is right here, and you can see it in the unboxing how it opens up. But it's nice quality. Comes with your thread adapter, so in case you want to use the smaller size. I had my own, so I will hold on to this and keep that in my bag of tricks. And the company hit me up and just asked me to review it because I've done a few different reviews on mics, and the price point on this is a sub-100 price point. And realistically, I think it's great to be able to try mics like that. You can see my regular setup. I have the Shure SM7B microphone, and I use the 250 ohm headphones. I can't think of the brand. Oh, there it is, Bear Dynamics. So I normally use a Rodecaster setup for my podcast and a lot of my videos unless I'm reviewing, and it was a costly investment, but well worth it. But the fact is a lot of people are trying to get in to figuring out how they want to pursue music, how they want to pursue podcasting or whatever. And so we're looking for alternative routes instead of the really much more expensive setup that I have over here. And the expensive setup that I accrued over time, I started with really setups like this. I used a lot of like knockoff or just lower brand name stuff for years while I was doing video. And I had like attachments for my cameras. I had a 60D and a 70D Canon, and I'm a big Canon user. But a lot of my other than my camera, a lot of my parts and components were always not non-brand name stuff. And I'm gonna be honest, like people I knew that spend a lot of money really didn't get any quality difference. And so that's where I really started realizing that this was an issue. Some things I like about this mic and some things I didn't, and it's right out of the bag. One of the things about my reviews is I do not like going in and being like, oh, let me post edit the audio. No, this is flat out the box. This is no audio editing. And so I want you to know what you're getting and what you should be looking for. So right out of the box, this is what it sounds like. And I am connected with a USB-C to USB-C adapter. I like that the cord they came with has a built-in little. It's not built. I mean, yeah, it's built in. It's on a little rubber grommet, but it has a USB to USB-C adapter built in the cable they give you. So if you have a computer that does not have a USB-C input, the back of the microphone is going to be USB-C, and you have a USB-A or to USB-C other side option. So it'll fit any computer. It's plug and play. I didn't have to install any drivers. And then one thing I do like about it, and I'm going to be careful because if you see right here, there is a mute button. I'll go and so it definitely cuts off. There's a mute button right there. Now I like that. I like that it's convenient. So if you like gonna cough, you're gonna hiccup, gonna burp, whatever, you got a chihuahua like I do sitting here and they start going nuts, it's nice to just be able to hit that mute button. However, the downside is I went to grab this a few times and accidentally hit that mic. I hit that mute. A couple things I really think are neat about this, and I'm gonna make a little bit of noise because I'm gonna grab the mic, which is kind of a no-no. You don't need to do that. But so bear with me while we make a little bit of noise. And right off the scale, because you guys are already listening to the quality of this audio instead of me speaking into my camera. I'm using the audio from this microphone. I'm going to say I don't hate it. And if you've watched any of my other videos, I think I sound different on this. I think I sound a little more tingy. But this is a dynamic mic, and it has a cardioid pattern. I'm not mad at it. There's a lot of computer equipment around me. I have a dehumidifier. In one room, I have an air purifier. So there is noise happening around me. And all I hear is a slight hum. So I'm impressed with the noise cancellation that this thing actually has. But when you start manhandling the microphone, you're going to hear some noise. So I'm going to show you a couple things I like about this. And I'm going to unscrew it from here. Although I wouldn't normally suggest doing this, but give me one sec as we do this. And there is a side mount. And the reason I'm going to do this is I want to show you all the sides of the microphone. So we'll get this boom arm out of here. Excuse me. All right. So right off the bat, here you go. You got your mic. And now I don't like, so this is a straight on microphone. If you talk into the side, you're not really getting anything. And if you move the mic or you're touching the mic, if you're touching the mic, you're going to hear it. So you want to speak into the top of this microphone. A couple things. Okay, there we go. So a couple things. You have your mute right here. And it's like, I mean, really, it is a very, very, very light. There's not even a button feel. It is tap and it is good. So one thing I thought was interesting, and it took me a minute. I actually went into the instructions. You do get a manual for this, and I can't say that there's anything like super profound in there. It's pretty basic, pretty simple, but there was something that I thought was neat, and I needed to research it because I was having trouble figuring out how to get this thing to work. First of all, there is a light right here. So when you mute, this light is going to go red, and when you're unmuted, it's going to go blue. But what happened was it was muted, and I kept adjusting this wheel, and when I would adjust this wheel, this light would go blue and start blinking. So it made it sound like when you can take this wheel and you can turn it up and down. And right now what I'm doing is controlling the volume for the microphone. In the bottom of this, you can see right here, I have my headphones running with a 8mm cable or whatever, auxiliary cable into my headphones. And so when you press this, now you saw the color changed, you can actually change the volume of your headphones. So I am not actually able to hear myself right now, but you can, because I've actually changed the monitor volume level just by pushing in. So blue is headphones. That yellow or whatever that is the microphone level. And then red is that it's muted. So you can adjust the volume levels even when it's muted, but it goes back to mute. You don't get any feedback. So I thought it wasn't working. Went into the microphone manual and realized it was working, but I had it muted because of that touch button. I thought this was like just a label saying, hey, if you push this, it's going to mute. So you have mute on top, headphone volume, press in, microphone volume, press in, headphone volume, press in, microphone volume. And so one thing I do, now the weight on this microphone is nothing profound. It's very light. I don't love the way I sound, but I can imagine if I didn't have an SM7B, I would be really happy with this. And my headphones sound great with this microphone. I'm really impressed by that. And so I'm really happy. I'm excited that they asked me to review this. And so I would feel like, man, if you have it, like, I would say that anybody can use this microphone. I have tested sub $100 microphones, sub $50 microphones that I think sounded a little bit more clear. This gets distorted if I talk too much into it. And so I think that, that can be an issue. It's distorted. And so I don't like that, and I'm actually messing around with the microphone volume right now. So I think it is what it is, but you really can't give a lot of volume to this. So you're going to have to find your space, and that's good, because if you have a boom arm like this, you can get your space set up, be comfortable, and then just don't eat your microphone. I'm only eating the microphone to show you the dynamics of it. But one thing I do like about this is it is plug and play with USB-C. But if you wanted, you can actually run it if you have a little podcast setup, if you have a like a Rodecaster or a soundboard, and you can't run, and you want to get a good mix, you want to mess with your gain, you want to get into there with your EQ, you can do that because you actually have an XLR hookup, and that is cool. So I do like that when a lot of these sub 100 mics are giving you that option. What I love about the USB-C, plug and play into your computer. That's awesome. So you got a kid maybe who's learning to stream. Maybe you want to build up your podcast studio. Maybe you want to do video chats. This would be great for like Zoom calls and stuff without having to invest a bunch of money into some trash, or you're using your laptop microphone or something like that, and you can isolate some of your sound. You got your pop filter. Not bad. I like it, honestly. I don't think it's terrible. Like I said, it's lightweight, so I'm not impressed by the weight, but I didn't get this. I would have never have bought this assuming I was getting $300, $400, $500 microphone quality. But honestly, you're getting pretty good quality. And so another thing I like, and this is just gimmicky, but I'm cool with it, is you have a little button that you can change for your preference. So if your theme is a certain color, this is going to be great, man. And then your lighting, I got my lighting on full blast for you guys because I'm not trying to have like an effect on I want my honest reviews for you guys to be so simple, so clear, so easy to understand, so that you can go, hey, you know what? I'm looking for a microphone for myself, or maybe for my kid, or for my spouse, or my friends. I want you guys to get in. I want you to feel the ambition to get into your dream without having to worry about an incredible budget. And I'm telling you, I've planted a church, I've written books, I've done photography, I've done videography, I have created music, I've done a lot of different things. And sadly, in a lot of realms that I've tried to operate in, when you try to get in there, a lot of the successful people want to give you this like, hey, here's your checklist of stuff. And I want you to be able to get into whatever it is. So if you're looking for a podcast microphone, this isn't a bad option. I do have a couple other reviews that you can check out, different microphones and the audio quality of them, so you can be the judge yourself. But on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give this about a 6.5, 7 audio quality. And this is not going into any type of mixer, no audio editing or post editing. I'm giving you exactly what it is right out of the box. However, ease of use, man, seriously, 10. The only thing that confused me was the wheel option. It's a 2-in-1 wheel. But that took me a second, nothing big. And it took me literally 5 seconds, maybe 30 seconds in the manual to go, oh, that's what I did. I do like that you can change your light, because if you have your color theme, maybe you like playing your game background green or your podcast is orange, whatever. I like that you can change that. I love that you have your ability to monitor without having to go into an external output. I think that's awesome. It's all built in. This thing is great for a one and done solution, and it does come with your boom arm. So this boom arm right here, you're talking $15 to $20 just to get this alone, outside of getting a microphone. So this comes with everything you need, including your cable to plug and play into any computer with a USB-A or USB-C connection, and you're hearing the quality. So I think if you're wise enough not to eat the microphone, you can get a good setup. And I like the colors. In fact, watch this. Alexa, turn off the office ceiling, so you can really see that light kind of pop out. I think that's pretty cool, and it's actually much cooler in the room. Once again, it's a gimmick. It's cool, but it might accentuate what you're trying to do. So that being said, guys, this is the MAONO USB XLR podcast mic, and I love their packaging. It's the PD100X. PD100X. Here's the box. Great packaging. Alexa, turn on the office ceiling. I like their packaging. I thought they did a really good job on how they packaged it. I love that they give you all the goodies with it. Like I said, it comes with a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, XLR output, Type-C output, RGB switch for the color, 2-in-1 knob right here, touch mute button, which is incredibly simple to use. Literally, it's almost too simple. So be careful when you grab this mic. And be careful. So one little tip: whenever whenever you're using videos and stuff, it's always good to have some type of direct feedback, because if you were to hit this mute, do your whole video, do your whole stream, be on a game, think people are ignoring you, think you're recording your audio, and then all of a sudden you don't realize it. Now, obviously, you're going to get that red light, but if you're not watching yourself video or listening to yourself, you may make a whole video and not record any audio. Why am I telling you that? Because I've done it. And then you can see right here, there's a little picture of the USB-C to USB-A little adapter. That's what it looks like. It just folds over, and you can plug in the A to C. So this is the mic, guys, the MAONO, MAONO. I'll have the link in the description. You guys can check it out. Check out their other products, whatever they got going on. And thank you for letting me test your microphone out. As far as the build, I would give it probably... I mean, realistically, the build for like the weight, the feel of quality, I don't feel this insane quality. Maybe if I put the arm back on that I unscrewed just so I could show you guys the components and stuff, it gives it a little more weight. But realistically, I'd probably give it like a 6 on the build. It's you know, it's a cheap microphone for the purpose of being an affordable microphone. It's not cheap as far as being cheapy and lack of quality. I think as far as quality for its price point, on a scale of 1 to 10, probably give it a 7.5. You're getting all the things you need for an affordable price. And then, to be honest, for what you get for your buck, I honestly give it a 9 out of 10, because what you're getting with the mic stand, with the microphone, and all the components that you're going to need to get plug and play. A nice cable. It's super long. I think it's a 6-foot cable, so you get a nice long distance on it. Guys, I think that this is definitely something to be considered if you're looking for a startup on streaming, podcasting, gaming, whatever. And I would love your feedback. If you're using this, if you've tried it before, put your feedback in the comments, like and subscribe, and let me know what you guys want me to review next, because I am out here to give you guys honest reviews. And so I hope you like these videos. Please let me know in the comments, and I appreciate everybody's feedback. Whenever you guys tell me different things to add on or talk about or do, it means the world to me that you actually are part of this community. Honest reviews, that's what we need in the world. It's not about having the most expensive thing. It's about having the right thing. That being said, talk to you guys later.